island. Moon over the sea. Moon over the ocean. And me sitting under coconut tree. Hear me singing, man. Moon over Buck Island. Yes, the man. Moon over the sea. Moon over the ocean. And me sitting under coconut tree. Me sailing back from Buck Island. Me sail on the deep blue sea. I'm coming back to old St. Croix. And me sit under the coconut tree. Oh, me lordy, moon over Buck Island. Moon over the sea. Moon over the ocean. And me sitting under coconut tree. I want to tell you now, moon over Buck Island. Moon over the sea. Moon over the ocean. And me sit under the coconut tree. Well, me tell you, me and me lady gone walking. We walking down by the sea. I said we sit on the sand and we had some fun as we sit under the coconut tree. Hear me singing now. Moon over Buck Island. Moon over the sea. Moon over the ocean. And me sit under the coconut tree. Moon over Buck Island. Moon over the sea. Moon over the ocean. And me sit under the coconut tree. Let me tell you, well, old St. Croix is so lovely. Beauty for all to see. With her sea and the sun as we drink up we rum when we sit under the coconut tree. I hear we drinking moon over Buck Island. Moon over the sea. Moon over the ocean. And we sit under the coconut tree. Well, tell you we sit under the coconut tree. Well, me darling, we sit under the coconut tree. Me and me woman, and we sit under the coconut tree. I tell you, we sit under the coconut tree.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Including those of you who sitting under the coconut tree. Yeah, Doug Canton here with you on a great, fantastic, just plain excellent Thursday. Hey, we are here. We are on YouTube. You know, we'll be on Facebook in a minute or two. But, you know, I can tell you YouTube is the place you want to be. You want to see Doc and see Jazz Vespers and some of these other people. Then, hey, this is a place to be. Oh, we taking the radio to a whole nother level. No, we don't want to become TV. We just want to be radio our style. Okay? So, I want to tell you, man, it's a whole lot of stuff on the community calendar. Okay? Whole lot of stuff on the community calendar. Jared, I don't sign you up for summer camp. Okay?
Sign me up for summer camp? Good, you.
All right. Folks, wait, no. The video there, let us see your face. Lordy me. Remember the other day, I laugh you bust out with it. And I'm saying it's like Hold it down, Jared. Hold it down. Hold it down. Okay. So how was your week, Jared?
Well, you see,
The brief one. The brief one.
we start late.
I can't. Less than 3 minutes. The brief one.
We start late. I mean, I had a little hiccup with certain things, but it's becoming rectified.
Okay. Good thing. Good thing.
So,
All right. Well.
one thing I'm still waiting to hear is about Act 8254.
Okay. All right.
You know, so
Well, we got some work to do. All kind of stuff is going on, as I told you. You know the daddy thing and everything.
yeah, I hear in passing yesterday. When I was in Sonia, I heard about the Pate Festival coming up again.
Yeah, they're here in the community calendar for us to talk about it. You know, Gerard, the house dead, decomposed, gone to heaven, and I know he got family in board till he resurrect again like the phoenix. Okay, so I can't beat it. Can I come back to life? I ain't able for animal cruelty people to come after me. Okay, so I gotta wait till the house dead again, I guess. Okay. Anyhow.
Well, these things just happen, you know, though. These things that happen.
Hey. I don't know, Jared. So much stuff. Driving out there on the road, Jared, you don't want the keys. People doing choppiness on the road. Okay.
Oh, I know somebody almost run into the bus yesterday on the highway on my way home.
Oh Lord. I these days, right? I been going to the beach in the morning up to Little Bay. So shout out to all you guys out there, Little Babe, although you can't hear me because they're in the water ignoring everything else, right? That's what they're supposed to do. That's what I had to do. I ended up there. Anyhow, but Lord Jerry, the water sweet. Okay?
When you get diabetes?
The water sweet, so sweet. Uncle, all you gotta do is don't drink it, Jared. If it's sweet like that, don't drink it. You ain't gotta worry about the sugar in your skin. Anyhow, speaking of diabetes, right? A good friend of yours and mine came by my office the other day. And the brother looking like the Macron. Okay? And I just happened to notice, the feet swelling up, what looked like the knee pain, cane, have to sit on a higher chair so it ain't bending the knees, you know what I'm saying? So anyhow, when you know people and you concern, just as a matter of community or friendship, whatever level, So I managed to get them to come out to the beach. Okay? Because one, and I say this, when it comes to arthritis or effects from diabetes, not moving does make it worse. If you move and you have pain, not moving does make it worse.
Yes, sir.
So when you go in the water, the buoyancy of the water, you can bend your knees, you can stand without the full weight of your body, hardly any weight of your body, on the joints and whatever. So it's just a great massage. It's like going to a massage parlor for free. And all it is about changing the way we live our life, lifestyle. Okay? You could sit down and eat. If you sit down and eat, but you don't want to stand up, you don't want to move, what going to happen? You're going to gain weight. Okay? And I don't care how much they give you medication, Jared. You know about that. Okay? The medication is not a silver bullet, especially for things like that. It's not a silver bullet. You have to move. You have to not be sedentary. You have to get around. No.
It's not a silver bullet for you. I mean, for the pain. It's a silver bullet for you to kill you.
Well, the medication, in other words, no, see, you are entering something else into it. Now you're going to make people afraid of medication. I'm not
No,
saying
no,
that.
no, not for them to get afraid of the medication.
What I'm saying is that people have this tendency to want something to fix everything. And the fact of the matter is the medication is supposed to complement lifestyle. It's not in place of lifestyle. If you want to stay down on the couch all day long and watch CNN, oh Lord, I ain't surprised we ain't got more mental health issues around this place. If you do that, okay? All right?
No, well, you see, that wouldn't affect them too much as if they watch Fox. Then you're in trouble. Then you're gonna really need some more people like what are you, Bronco? We're gonna have to have a building, appropriated for
a whole campus
yeah.
with walls up, so you could get your treatment and then walk around afterward, and
Yes.
nobody have to worry about you crossing the road and getting knocked down. Yeah?
Exactly, yeah.
And I'm putting it that way because that's my dream facility here at St. Croix, especially for folks who have a little bit of dementia, because that's what they do it in. That's how they do it in some of these countries in Europe. They have a whole campus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so folks could go to the park, go to the movies, folks could go do these different things. They live in their life. Okay, and I want to give a shout out to all the caregivers, and I especially want to thank you to the extent that you go out of your way to make sure that where possible these people continue their life, not stay home, this, that, and the other. I mean, in those cases where you can. Because if you want to see deterioration, cut people off from the things that make them happy in life, type of thing. Look at COVID. There's so much mental health issues and stuff going on because of COVID. Why? People all of a sudden were deprived of the social interaction, the social activities that they accustomed to do. So
that's why I tell people, especially you're a person with a disability, we have that group that meets once a month at Independent Living. Come out and socialize with the group. I mean, you learn a little bit of something, but it's a way to come out and socialize with your peers. It doesn't matter whether you're visually impaired, whether you're mobily impaired, physically impaired, whatever. You can join the group. You come out there and, because isolation can lead to a lot worse things.
Yep, definitely. All right. Let us start talking a little bit about the community calendar here. The reality is that life is such that we're going to always have challenges. Grandpa's calling them problems today. There's challenges, okay? And we have to deal with those challenges. I met a lady, okay? And she is from the States by way of the Virgin Islands, okay? And this was I went to a church thing at the beach the other day. Yes, people is hope for dogs still. Okay, so anyhow.
You actually went to a church thing? Okay, buddy.
Anyhow. So what happened now is that this person, I knew their grandmother and their mother, and the whole family moved to the States, and then she came along, and now she come back. Okay? And she was sharing some things with me, and there's some common threads that from stuff that other people are saying is that we have to come up with a constructive way of bringing our people up to speed on things like estate planning. Okay? I am very much interested in having someone on the show, not one time, a series to talk about different things with estate planning, because we have so many properties tied up. We know what the problem is. The problem is nobody planned. Now, Gerard, when a person have a only child and they plan to give everything to the only child, I'm sure they don't intend that they want to give all the problems to the only child, right? I don't think so. They want them to get the property and other things and so forth and so on without any hassle. And there are simple steps that can be taken, nominal costs in some cases for the legal work. If you want to go and do things like trust and stuff, then it's not so nominal, and which is practical or impractical depending on certain people's financial disposition. But we have to figure out a way to bring this information to the people so that they can pursue these things. Because for those people who have an only child, or they know the child they plan to give this property to or whatever, the reality is you could do an intra-family transfer where you keep the property for the rest of your life, and when you pass on, it will be automatically processed into your child or the designated person's name. And that's important, because when it's intra-family, you eliminate taxes. As a practical matter, you eliminate taxes. It's not a tax transfer. Okay, and the next thing is that all they need is a certified copy of the death certificate. Take that to Lieutenant Governor's office, deeds, and they do the rest. So it's one of those things. Yeah, it's one of those things where people just need to know what's possible. Anyhow, no, Doug is not practicing law this morning. That's or any morning for that matter. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah. So. The more we can spread knowledge so people can be proactive, the better. Okay, but the young lady was also telling me about some of the approaches from companies who interested in buying their property. Okay, and the reality is that there's a short game and a long game, and there's having a plan. If most of you don't realize, they had people that have 5-year, 10-year, 25-year, and 50-year plans for us. What they're going to do with us. All right? Now, if somebody else planning for you and you're not planning for yourself, okay? And I want to be clear. There's nothing in what I'm saying. It's not about somebody being nasty or racist or mean or any of those things. You have to plan for your life. You have to plan for your children's life. You have to plan for your if you don't plan, somebody else got a plan. Okay? Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Okay? So, anyhow, one day at a time, and let's get into the community calendar here a bit. Okay, because we have quite a bit to cover. It is now 28 and a half minutes after the hour of 8, and I think we need to get going with this here. All right, so still feeling that seawater. Feels so good. I even thought about how I could sneak down there this morning and then come straight over to the station or whatever, but I said no. Well, go wrong. Let me come straight to the station. So let's talk about our community calendar situation here, okay? Because we have to make sure that we show up, Okay, we have to make especially sure that we show up for our children, for our community, and the way we do that is communicate what we're doing and what's going on so people can participate. Now, for instance, this morning I learned that of CPR training going on, and I wish I knew because I had a couple of young people I wanted to attend. You never know who's going to save whose life, right? But I didn't know until this morning. Okay, so anyhow, I'll forgive the not so innocent. Okay, this morning, but not the next time. So moving right along. There's basketball training. Coach Zion Jones is over this basketball, and it's going to be at the Free Will Baptist Gymnasium, and they're going to be doing it for 9 to 12 years old on Mondays and Fridays, and for 13 through 16 years old on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Okay, it's something that if your child likes basketball, then they'll be in an environment that helps to develop their skills. They'll have camaraderie, self-esteem, character building, the whole 9 yards. Sportsmanship is a very, very, very important tool in as we mold these young people into the adults of the future. Okay? I want to again mention the short film contest. Really short film contest, yes, no longer than 5 minutes with credits. The name of the festival that they will have to show these and pick the best is called Equity Is Us Film Festival. So they're accepting submissions up until July 15. Submissions of what? Okay, well, you can make a video that's 3 to 5 minutes long with including credits that is going to be talking about one of the following subjects, like drug use, whether it's marijuana, alcohol, tobacco, Fanta, opioids, teen pregnancy, HIV/AIDS, emotions, mental health. Yes. But the key and most important thing in this contest is you can't just talk about those things. You have to put forward in your film something proactive toward addressing the challenge. Now, this is something that I highly recommend if your child is interested in videography of any type. Even if they just like to be in front of the camera, they could do it themselves for themselves. And they have 2 categories, ages 12 through 14 and 15 through 19. Now, when they make this movie, it could be comedy, it could be dramatic, it could be documentary style. The important thing is that they do it and put their all into it, because they're going to be cash prizes, folks. Cash prizes, okay? They're going to have workshops, filmmakers, and other things going on at the festival. But the festival is going to be held in August. And that's why the submission date is all the way in July 15th. It's not that you have till July 15th in that sense, because it takes time and planning. Okay? All of us creatives, it's always time and planning. So the screenings will be done on August 10th on St. Croix and August 24th on St. Thomas, St. John. Folks, I found it right there on Facebook. It's there. If you need a copy of the flyer that I have, then contact them at WSTX, and we'll get your contact information and send it to you. All right? Moving right along. I saw this and I added it to my list of things going on earlier. because tonight is the night. I've been talking about this AARP of the Virgin Islands having their movie night. Yeah, tonight, 6:30 at Caribbean Cinemas. Now, they ask you to RSVP. It have a QR code on this thing. Again, if you're on Facebook, you can go to STX Happening, and it's right there. You can get the QR code and other information. So tonight's show is called Sight with Terry Chen and Greg Kinnear, and it's based on an inspiring true story. Yeah, all right. Sounds good. Lots of fun, lots of fun, lots of fun. You know, Jerry, you ever hear a phrase called Senior Citizens Month?
Yeah, I heard about it.
No, hearing an Elder Americans Month and all kind of thing is like, I don't know. You think some people get offended when about being identified as a senior, elder, or whatever?
Yeah, some people do.
Some people do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, as a teenager hoping to reach there someday, okay, I just want to say that, hey, if they give one them badge, we wear it with pride and son. Okay, a lot of people,
Well,
of people ain't reaching.
But see, I wear my grades with pride.
Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying, a lot of young folks are making it there.
No, but
Okay,
you know,
which reminds me of a statistic, piece of statistics, an article I'm going to bring back and share with everyone in a minute, hopefully, if I recall. Okay? Keep moving.
Before I forget, the AM stream is back up.
Oh, okay. Went down, came back up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I made some calls and everything is straight now.
Okay, good thing, good thing. Okay. You looking at job?
No.
You sure no?
Yeah.
Okay. I sure to go find place for assistant engineer, no?
I like where I walk in.
All right. Okay. So let me do this here so everybody can know that you're here and behaving yourself. Okay. Yeah. So let's do that.
I can make them don't see, you know. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
You ain't got to do that. They like seeing you. Anyhow. So what we do here, we have among other things, you see people come into the studio and they all come around one side of the desk trying to get into the camera. Well, in this case here, we just do our split screen and everybody can see everybody. So May is almost over, folks. If you didn't notice, life was so good that you were having such a great time and you didn't realize that the party was getting ready to end and the next one getting ready to start.
It done.
Anyhow, no, we got tomorrow. Well, I shouldn't say we got tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow is the last day of May. But May is National Mental Health Awareness Month. Okay. And someone here, VICPAP, has put out some interesting statistics that 1 in 6 children aged 2 to 8 years has a mental behavioral developmental disorder. No, they're not wishing it on anybody's child. They're saying be attentive, pay attention to your child. If you see something that concerns you, then seek help. And they can help. They have a number, 340-514-0705. VICPAP is Virgin Islands Child. Okay, what's the thing here now? VI Child Psychiatry Access Program. Okay, and we're talking about the folks at the Department of Health being there for us. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's something that we have to not just take it for granted that everything is okay. We have to pay attention and do what we need to do to take care of our children. Anyhow, I see here St. Croix Pride Inc. is having their first Pride Point Udall May 31st from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. They're having a glow rave party out there. Yes. Okay. So that's tomorrow evening from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. under the stars, folks. All right. Okay. Now this one here, Vitram Plus ain't gonna get you there, Jerry. Okay. Caribbean Heritage Festival in Prince George's County. Okay. Featuring Image Band, Flambe. Okay, skate, mobile, face painting, food and craft vendors, and that's Saturday, June 1st. So, if you heading anywhere close to the Bladensburg Waterfront Park, okay, in Maryland, Annapolis, Bladensburg, Maryland, Annapolis Road in Maryland, all right? If you're heading anywhere close to there, just know you have Caribbean Heritage Festival. Maybe that's why I couldn't get a flight out this weekend, you know?
Right, you need to buy a plane.
I'm the last to know. I'm the last to know.
you see what Beltran need to do? Invest in a plane.
Hey, they could get both between St. Thomas and St. John.
Yeah, they could get both. But
you know? Anyhow, that's another story. Right?
But then again, they don't take care of things, so no, that ain't a good idea.
Well, they're taking good care of them both. I done. Anyhow. Anyhow, moving right along, for those of you who can't run way to Bladensburg Waterfront Park in Bladensburg, Maryland for the Caribbean Heritage Festival, you gotta stay here and with the rest of us. I want you to know that there is a teen poetry slam that's going on June 1st. You ain't got to go to Bladensburg, Maryland. Let's just stay right here and go to the Teen Poetry Slam, okay? And it's an ekphrasis sound off, okay? Now, what is an ekphrasis sound off? Well, first of all, ekphrasis, what does that mean? Okay. Basically, it's this. It's what Dobby would call extempo for music, okay? Where you come up with something just by thinking about it, right? Well, in this case, with poetry, how they work in it is you have art, okay? And you have art at the Cane Roots Art Gallery in the Bridges exhibit that's going on now. So you can either walk in there in advance or you can walk in there on June 1st, look at a picture, and however it strikes you, you do a poem. Just so. It's exciting. It's amazing. The creativity of our people, Gerard, is amazing. All right?
So you tell me I could go there.
And you could look at
and
a
I
painting.
Could look at a painting.
And say a poem.
And say a poem and
Even
how I
you.
can't see it.
Even you.
And I could say a poem about the fact that I can't see it.
That could be the poem. Okay? Or you could be more proactive and have someone describe a painting to you. And you challenge yourself to come up with a poem based on the description given to you.
Brother man, I don't need nobody to describe nothing. I got Be My AI in my phone.
Hey, but
I got to describe it.
I understand that. You could do that, Jared. I wasn't overlooking that. I was talking in the context of the human interaction.
I hear you.
And no, not only that.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, when I walking with you down the road, sometimes we walking and people are move like you know the Red Sea part.
Yeah.
You have the cane, brother man. You put down that cane and the Red Sea part. Right?
Some people
just move.
Yeah, because they feel the cane is a bull pistol.
No,
but just a cane.
No. That's not even it. They don't want to get in the way to accidentally trip you up, bump into you, whatever, disorient you. No. Be kind, Jared. Okay?
I am.
Be kind. Okay? It's out of concern. So anyhow, but seriously speaking, I think it would be an interesting challenge to an individual to describe what it is that they're looking at for you. Again, we come to taking for granted this thing we call sight and what the brain does with it and what we see in front of it. Yes, I know you have the technology and you could hold that, your phone camera up and your phone camera can give you a description. I understand that. I also understand the human interaction thing, okay?
Yeah, no, I got you.
Okay. Anyhow, so folks, June 1st, instead of Bladensburg, Maryland, you can be right here in St. Croix, downtown Christiansted at Cane Roots Gallery. Yes, from 10 to 12. Yes. You can do your poem in advance based on the painting, or you could challenge yourself to be extemporaneous. All right. Now, they want you to RSVP by yesterday. But you know, I know the person who doing it. And they can't say no. Okay? If you say you come in and you got a poem, they can't say no. I tell you that. Tell them Doug say. Jared, if you come here and sing with two black eye and a soul and jar, you know what happened, right? Doug say.
Dog say. Disability finally get you in trouble.
We have to call Debbie and have her intercede somehow. Anyhow.
That means disability finally get you in trouble.
You know? Anyhow. Hey, and then the second, yes, they got something very, very exciting going on the second, okay? You know, on the second, they're having the 40th annual women race. We know it's not really a race. It's walk, jog, run, whatever they want to do, okay? There's 2-mile courses in Frederickstead that they do. And, hey, every step you take is a statement in your commitment on building the, an island free from violence and injustice. Yeah. So, mark your calendar. If you ain't mark it already. And if you mark it already, mark it again. Yep. So, Sunday afternoon, 4 o'clock. Check them out down there. And you'll see the women race. But this is a very special women race. It's the 40th. And every 10-year anniversary, they invite the guys, young men and men, to participate with them, run alongside them, okay? Because that's what we do in life anyhow. We're there for each other, all right? So, there's an invitation, folks. Sunday, June 2nd, women race in Frederickstead. See you there. All right.
But Doug,
Yeah.
then people didn't send you a flyer about the health thing that's going on at the complex?
Anyhow.
Because I didn't hear you mention it.
Anyhow. Who is them people?
I think it's the governor office and Department of Health and all this kind of this big hoopla. I heard it on the radio yesterday.
I'm not trying to boss out anybody. I'm not trying to boss out anybody. You know, if I get it,
yeah, that's
we'll
what
talk about it.
Right, that's what I'm okay.
So maybe somebody from Department of Health, Government House or whatever, going to take the time out to email Doug a flyer or something.
We
talk about
we're
it.
starting the first.
Brother, fellow Crucians, transplants, diaspora away and around the world. Okay. I work with what I got.
I hear you. Son.
I work with what I got.
I got you. No, I
Okay.
just was like, okay, he ain't talk about it.
I work with what I got. Okay.
Wow.
We get into this thing about, I haven't even seen it on Facebook. Okay. But I know that there was something on TV, fleeting. And there is this belief that somehow there's a silver bullet for communicating to people. If I put it on Facebook, everybody know. Just like if it's on the internet, it must be true, right?
Yeah, what a lie.
If I put it on Facebook, everybody gonna see it. No, folks, that's not how it works. And I'm not gonna take the time right now to explain how it doesn't work. As much so as to tell you that communication is a multifaceted strategy. If you're not using it as such, then take what you get. Okay? Radio has a role, TV has a role, Facebook has a role, word of mouth have a role, flyers have a role, all these things have a role. And the more you cut back on what avenue you take, the more you cut back on exposure to people who could say, I'm going to go, I'm going to plan, I'm going to
Right.
put it on my calendar to do. Okay?
So, in a nutshell, government of the Virgin Islands, send out your PSAs to all the radio stations in the Virgin Islands so the community can be informed.
Well,
You know?
I hear you. I hear you. The bottom line is just that you use all the vehicles of communication. You know?
Yeah.
You don't get bogged down in one. You don't eliminate others. You know.
Right. And the thing is, PSAs are free. Utilize it.
Well, ours happen to be. I don't know what the other stations do, but ours are. When it's community calendar thing that we're taking the time out to do,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's not a problem. Okay. So, but moving right along, I don't want to belabor that.
Now we done.
What I have community calendar flyers for several years worth. So sometimes I look through and I say, oh, I didn't see this year. I didn't see that this year. Whatever. Not that it didn't happen or did happen, but it's interesting when you keep information like that and you look at what used to go on in the community and see what we're missing now.
Mm-hmm.
And also at the same time what's new in the community when we do hear about it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's some things going on, like for instance the Pate Festival. We didn't have a Pate Festival and now we have a Pate Festival till we're having a repeat, and it's great. We used to have the Blues Festival here on St. Croix, and you know, hopefully that can get resurrected. A lot of the down to earth family fun type things, people who used to do these things, some have passed on, some have moved away, so, and organizations, if they don't have some design for where people are going to take up the mantle, these things can fall by the wayside. But anyhow, for now, I want to give shout out and kudos to the Women Coalition. 40 years, nothing to sneeze at. 40 years, the women race. All right, good thing. So, see you out there Sunday afternoon, folks. Okay. I mentioned in the past 2 weeks that the Virgin Islands Women's Infant and Children Program, better known as WIC, all right, has applications for food vendors, okay, and from May 20th through June 2nd. So if you haven't requested your food vendor application, please do so, and that way you can get your package and get it into them and get it processed in a timely manner. If you want more information about it, you can call at 340-778-7799. All right, 340-778-7799. Ask for Janice Daniel. Okay. Now, you can email Janice at janice.daniel@departmentofhealth.vi.gov. That's janice.daniel@doh.vi.gov. And she will email you back with a complete package for you to fill out. All right? Talk about customer service, right? Okay, good thing. Oh, there is a dance explosive workshops that's going to be going on in June, July, and August. I don't know if I should call it a summer camp, but for our purposes here, it's like since it goes on from June 3rd all the way through August 9th. Yes, a dance explosive workshop for ages 3 through 14, and it's going on Monday through Friday from 9 to 12. Yeah, it's one of those positive things that you can get your children involved in, and after the 9 to 12 workshop, they have a 2 to 5 workshop. So if you want to know more about this dance explosive workshops that's going on from June through August, you can contact them at 340-626-1545. That's 340-626-1545. Okay, so while I'm at it, I'm going to just move that into my summer activities folder here, which is the next thing that we're going to attack as soon as we finish up the regular community calendar. Okay. Saturday, June 8th. Yes, we have an archival workshop. It's being put on by Chant. Okay, and that's from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the Chant Cultural Center, 217 Custom House Street in Frederickston. All right. Okay. Hey. We've got the ocean art exhibit. They're calling all artists to participate, and it is going to be showcasing at Levels on the 29th of June and at Caribbean Museum Center for the Arts July 2nd through the 6th. And it's ocean art, so they want you to join them in celebrating the Virgin Islands' first Coral Reef Week by creating ocean-inspired art. Okay, good thing. Your submissions have to be in by June 21st, folks, and you can drop them off at DPNR and Coastal Zone Management Office at Mars Hill in Fredericksted, and also at the East End Marine Park out by Great Pond. Okay. You want more information about the Ocean Art Exhibit? Call 340-718-3367. Okay. I have to get in touch with the people for St. Croix Environmental Association. Once upon a time, they used to come to the station and talk about what they're doing. And I don't know what's changed, but I need to find out. Because when you say an ocean art exhibit and St. Croix Environmental Association and interest in what's going on with the ocean environment and UVI, you would think that there is some type of cross-pollination involved going on there. And I would like to know that if there is, and see if we can get them in here to talk about it. Because there's a wonderful thing we call the beach that we go and we enjoy, fish and everything else. But the reality is, Jared, if we don't take care of it, we just turn around and we lose it. Okay? All right. Now, coming to the thing you like, Jared. Party Festival. Hey, June 22nd. All right. From 1 p.m. to 9 on that Saturday, June 22nd. And you know where you're going to be. Someplace where you gotta go and ask plenty forgiveness. You know where that is? No, it ain't church.
Last time I checked, I was no Catholic.
I never said you were. I know nothing about about party and festival that says Catholic.
He's asking for forgiveness.
Yeah, and I tell you, it ain't church.
Hey.
I give you a hint.
Hey, when they see me, they either say howdy or they don't, you know. That's the business.
Okay. Well, it's down at the agricultural field, wrongs, and you ain't been down there for a while. People want to know if you disown them or something.
A busy man, you know. I ain't time for stupidness.
That's what going on down there?
Huh?
That's what going on down there? I will tell them.
Tell them what you're saying. Tell them all you want. you want a number too?
Oh Lordy me. Well, I know what you mean, because I have to watch my back down there, because you ain't watching mine, you watching yours, and they watching it for you too. As soon as I come down there and Jerry is like, okay, Jerry. I said, who is Doug? Chap liver or what? You know. Anyhow, Party Festival, folks, down at the Agricultural Fairground, Saturday, June 22nd. It's gonna be good. What's your favorite party? Veggie, beef, conch, tofu, whatever.
Corned beef,
whatever. Okay? I know what I like more than anything is the crust. When that party do like that and that crackly crust. That's it.
So the best one I had the other day was a salmon party.
Salmon party?
Yeah. Boy, that thing was mouth-watering.
Mm-hmm.
I went back. They said, "Oh, we ain't had none today." I said, "What happened?" I was just a teaser. What? They said, "No." I said, "What? How are you gonna do me that?"
Anyhow, we have one more thing here, and then we're gonna go into our community calendar break here for our great sponsors and advertisers here. Voices of Our Ancestors, the music of emancipation from a historical and cultural perspective. That's June 29th, folks, 6:30 p.m., Frederick Dorsch Cultural Center. Free admission, local drinks and cakes on sale. The first discussion by Dr. Lauren Larry Larson. Second discussion by Virgin Islands Cuisine with panelists Sandra Gerard, Afia Augustus, Bradley Christian, Emily Hansen, and Janesta Ritter. That's the 29th of June, folks, 6:30 p.m., Frederick Dorsch Cultural Center. All right. So, with that, I want you all to know that, hey, WSTX is your community-minded station. Support our sponsors and advertisers. All right, we'll be back.
AM 970 WSTX and more continuous music variety.
Hey, Josh.
Hey, Dad.
You should tell people that if they want their sales to increase and their business to succeed, they should advertise on WSTX AM and FM.
That's a great idea. I got the perfect way to say it. Give me a second to organize my thoughts. Hey, everybody. If you want your sales to increase and your business to succeed, you should advertise at WSTX AM and FM.
That's pretty good, Josh.
Thanks, Dad. For more information, email us at WSTXradio@gmail.com or call us at 970-812-9789. That's 970-812-WSTX.
Come to Tire Kingdom, come to Tire Kingdom. When you need tires for your car, come to Tire Kingdom. For your SUV or your trailer, come to Tire Kingdom. We have every brand in every size. Come to Tire Kingdom. Lowest prices in the Virgin Isles. Come to Tire Kingdom. At Tire Kingdom, we have the largest selection. Number one on the island, that is Tire Kingdom. We have custom rims in every style. Out at Tire Kingdom. The best service that will make you smile. Out at Tire Kingdom. Any tire you need, we've got them all. Out at Tire Kingdom. Right at the entrance of Tutu Mall. That is Tire Kingdom. At Tire Kingdom, we're number one. Best prices and largest selection. Call 776-3400. We will be glad to help you. So shop at Tire Kingdom. The best prices. At Tire Kingdom. Largest selection. At Tire Kingdom. We are number one. At Tire Kingdom. Come ride with the winner.
We've got you covered for all your financial needs. At the Bank of St. Croix, we provide in-person, friendly service, which equals worry-free banking, personal and business checking accounts, online banking, and mobile apps for banking on the go, a non-profit community investment checking account, and a 24-hour banking cash management platform. If you're looking for a bank that will provide superior financial services and surpass your expectations, then it's time to come see the difference at Bank of St. Croix. We have something for everyone.
Contact a customer service specialist for details regarding our non-profit community investment checking account. Member FDIC.
AM 970, WSTX, Christiansted, Frederickstead, and the Virgin Islands.
Grab your lights and come.
Jay's Landscaping. We do tree trimming, debris removal, small and large lot clearance, commercial and residential yard maintenance, all at reasonable rates.
Call Jason for Jay's Landscaping, 473-8586. Estimates available. No job too big or too small.
This is AM 970, WSTX.
folks.
We are back.
We're back. Okay, and I want you to know that the conversations off the air sweet, but I can't give IO cavity like that. Okay, that's how sweet it is. Sugar in moderation, right? Okay. Anyhow, moving right along, coming back to our community calendar, and we're rounding out this portion here, the voices of our ancestors, the music of emancipation, from a historical and cultural perspective, June 29th, 6:30 p.m. at Frederick Dorsch Cultural Center. All right. It's free admission. They're going to have local drinks and cake on sale. We're going to have a discussion by Dr. Lauren Larry Larson, another discussion about Virgin Islands cuisine with panelists Sandra Gerard, Afia Augustus, Bradley Christian, Emily Hansen, and Janesta Rita. Okay, all right. So, let's see what's going on with that. Okay. Anyhow, let's move right along. We got a couple other things here. One in particular, and we're looking way ahead. Do you know Michael Belgrave? I know if you see him standing up in front of the steel pan and playing, and you say, I know that guy. Okay, so you didn't put the 2 plus 2 together. Michael Belgrave as real steel pan master. Okay, and he's going to be having a steel pan concert at the Caribbean Community Theater in Golden Rock on July 12th and July 13th. Doors are going to be opening at 7 p.m. and the show starts at 7:30. All right. So now you want more information, get in touch with Mr. Belgrave, Michael Belgrave. You can call him at 340-474-9235. You can also text him at 340-474-9235. Same number. Call or text. All right? Now, this is a paid event, and they're going to have ticket sales at the door. Any more information you need, give Michael Belgrave a call or a text. 340-474-9235. All right. Now, anyhow, folks, as we move right down the line here, I saw a Fort Lauderdale to San Juan to St. Croix cruise that's we're talking about in January of next year. It's going to be interesting. A Sandy Beaches cruise coming to St. Croix. You got all these performers on this cruise. The Mavericks, Los Lobos, Jimmy Vaughn, the Band of Heathens, Marsha Bell, okay, Shiny Ribs, Blood Brothers, okay, Raul Malo, Carolyn Wonderland, Paul Thorne, Leroy Parnell, Teresa James and the Rhythm Tramps, Wayne Toops, Jimmy Hall, Seth James, Seth Walker, the McQuarrie Sisters, Yates McKendry, Delbert McIntosh, and a whole lot more. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting festival on a cruise that comes through Puerto Rico to St. Croix. The Holland America line, New Amsterdam. Yeah, right. Very interesting. So, see me looking at it in a pensive way. Hey, it's very interesting. Anyhow, we're live on both Facebook and YouTube. Douglas Canton on YouTube. And We got all our cameras synchronized, so it's the same look either which one you go to, right? So let's try a thing here for a quick minute, all right? Because we've got other good things going on in our community that I want to share with you. And before we go any further, I want to share this one in particular. Okay, so you may have heard this before, but hey, it's always good to hear, knowing that hey, it's in our community. Let's do it.
Do you or someone you know have combined hearing and vision loss? ICANN Connect is a national program that provides free training and communication equipment, including smartphones and computers, to individuals with significant combined hearing and vision loss who meet income guidelines. Call 340-692-4267. That's 340-692-4267 to learn more about the program's guidelines, refer someone you know, or to apply for the program.
The sound is okay on Facebook.
Yeah, folks. That's right. Now, think about it. Somebody you know that can benefit from that. Take the time out and share the word. Okay? Now, folks, technology has advanced in so many ways that it just makes sense that we take advantage of it. You hear Gerard telling me he ain't need nobody to describe what's going on to he and the art. He just pull out his phone and pop it up, and the camera tell him you got a picture there and this is what they in the picture. Boom, 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 boom. That's how it works, Gerard?
Something similar.
Something similar to that?
Yeah, because I was we was at the beach a few years back. My co-worker, we went to check on the disabled ramp down by Creamer's Park. You know, they have the buggies and the ramp going into the water.
Yeah.
So I opened my phone to take a picture, and my co-worker was standing directly in front of me. And the phone to me, person standing in front of me with tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wait, yo, you got tattoos? She like, yeah. How you know? I said, the phone rat you out. She like, really? I said, yeah. So I turned off my Bluetooth and I pointed at her again and she heard it. She was like, what? I said, yeah, technology.
All right. Well, going back to the video again for those of you who've been hanging tight with us here. Okay, so you know, if you've never heard of Jazz Vespers, right? Jazz Vespers is held for a season. The season is over now. It's going to start up again, I believe, in September or October. Okay, and where is St. Croix Reformed Church? Oh my goodness, how to explain that one day? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to have to use good old-fashioned cruise-on directions here. Okay? Because if you go to the Lorraine stoplight and you turn, you take the road going past the post office, eventually that road comes to a corner where you're going to be heading toward Glen, or you can make a sharp left turn to go down toward the schools and toward National Guard and everything. Well, anyhow, when you come to that part there, you make an immediate right. You got a little side road there. It takes you up a hill. At the top of the hill, you turn right in, and there is a St. Croix Reformed Church.
Yeah, that's the back entrance for Lorraine.
Oh, yeah, you could call it the back entrance for Lorraine, for those who know Lorraine, yeah? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Estate Lorraine, that's the back entrance.
Okay, so they have a season of music up there, and I thought that I was one of the elite few that know about it. And then I see Gerard walking. I say, what you know?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say no more. I'm gonna protect the innocent.
Yeah, you ain't telling me we're up there, but I'll find out.
Oh, okay. All right.
Keep hiding. As a blind man, there's a fine things, you know.
Anyhow, I want to share this was the opening performance there at the last one in the last of the this season. So keep your ears open. We'll be talking about Jazz Vespers coming up. So enjoy. Well, there you have it, folks. Pikey Copeman on the sax, Elvis Pedro showing off as usual on the guitar, Marvin David making that bass dance, and Ray Isles there on the congas doing it for you, folks. Okay, I'm gonna give you another one in a little bit. Yeah, okay, because it's good music. And now when you go to Jazz Vespers, right, it's free to come in. They don't pass the plate. When they pass the plate, that's how they pay the musicians. And when they have more than what it takes to pay the musicians, that money is used toward investing in helping people in the community. Okay? So, it's one of those things I would encourage you to support. And when I say encourage to support, you know, it had so much people rush in there that when you look at that video, you see some empty chairs at the front. Them is the empty chairs when they get frightened because so much people pour in the place and they put in some extra chairs. Okay? Had people in there.
How come I never see the plate?
I don't know. You have to explain that one to me. I'm still trying to figure it out. Yes. Anyhow, of those of you who know Claudette Young Hines, some of you know her as a Joa, some of you know her as both. Okay, well, she was the featured vocalist on that evening. Okay, and she tore it up. If you want to see some of these videos that I'm showing you here, you can always go to Douglas Canton on YouTube, and there are like 12 of them because they did, let's say, a total of 12 songs in it. And good quality, enjoyable music, good company, good people, and I want to dedicate the positive energy and memories to Kai, who has departed us and gone on to a higher place, but I know that she loved her jazz. I know that she loved her jazz, so in that sense, it just so happens that that same day is when I found out that she had transitioned, and I say it's only appropriate. This was her music. So, having said all of that, let me give you a next one. Okay? All right. Good thing.
Don't hang your head and cry. The world will keep spinning around, and the one you love has gone
folks. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, because we got to get back to our community calendar talking about the summer activities side of things, okay? Mm-hmm. All good things don't necessarily come to an end, but does stop and start again. How about that? Okay. So we have lots of video of local performances, and we'll be sharing some of them from time to time. But I keep throwing out the word, folks. If we got our local artists, then you got your music video and so forth and so on. Reflections is a different kind of show. We got it going on both orally and visually. Yep. Take it from our own Stevie Wonder. We got it going on. All right. Yeah. Okay. Great things happening here. So it's only as good as when you're here, though. Okay. So check it out and enjoy. So let's go back into our events here and look at what's going on for this summer, man. We got what it is here. I want to tell you. I got about, who knows, about almost 30 different listings of stuff going on here. So let's with no further ado, start looking at, let me see, show tabs. Okay, let's start looking at what we got going on. Okay, well, first of all, got a baseball camp going on, folks, from June 3rd, that's this coming Monday, through July 19th at, anyhow. And I mention in particular because at the end of this baseball camp, we're going to be doing a competition, it seems, here. Yeah. Wow. So 8 different instructors for over 7 weeks. Jerry Brown, Midre Cummings, Junior Felix, Calvin Pickering, Lasting Millage, McKeel Rogers, Ellerton, Toe Maynard, Kenny Jackson, Mumba Rivera, and more. All right. Okay, yeah. So this is something that I thought that you should know about. I'm looking for some more information on it because this one is, I'm telling you about it. It's at Basilia Park, but I'm telling you about it because it's one of those things, if you can swing it, that your child will participate. Yeah, great opportunity to learn from those who have helped to blaze the trail. Okay. Anyhow, moving right along. There was this Youth Fusion Fest that was supposed to take place on the 25th. Okay, and I was hoping to learn a little bit more about that organization. Maybe I could get back to the community. So if you were involved in that, I'd like to talk with you as to what it was about and how we can make things like that happen in the future. Okay. Okay. Now, some of these things, and I'll point them out as we go, you had application deadlines. Like, for instance, the VIAC, Virgin Islands Architecture Center for Built Heritage, was looking for teens to participate in their summer enrichment streams program, but they had an application deadline of May 31st. Okay, so that's like tomorrow, right? Okay, so I'm going to give you the phone number, 340-713-8424. That's 340-713-8424, because it appears to be very, very interesting in that The children are going to be exposed to some very interesting technologies like LiDAR camera technology, how to record information, and exposure that's going to help them understand the architecture of the time and how they can play a role in preserving it. It's something that we have to do as a matter of investing in our own children. And then let me just say this, right? It's going to run from 5 weeks from July 1st to August 2nd, and students will design and engineer, learn LiDAR and drone technology, geocache the old barracks, okay, develop the art of placekeeping and explore woodworking, masonry, and other building charts. Now, some of you will say, well, geocache, what does that mean? Geocache, or you want to pronounce it, you talk about LiDAR and drone technology. Well, hey, folks, this is about technology, the way in which you can record and plot something in a way that somebody else later on down the road can pull it up and use it for architectural and construction purposes, as well as for cultural archiving and informational archiving. So it's all important, because when you want to know about a building, you just go to a place on the internet and you look up that building, and you can see all different aspects of that building, that piece of land, whatever the case may be. It's what we've got to teach our children to do, because it's part of their future. Okay? At least we want it to be part of their future. You don't want them to be dependent on someone else to help them to discover their own culture and past and architectural connections, built heritage connections. Okay? All right. So their deadline is the 31st, which is tomorrow, and they said they will be notifying the students by June 10th. I just believe that this is a very an excellent opportunity. If your child would be interested in these things, definitely take the time out and get the information and apply. 340-713-8424. Okay, the name they have here is Amanda. 340-713-8424. All right. Now, I want to remind you that Caribbean Museum Center for the Arts, yes, is partnering with Blue Tar Productions and CFEG to bring you Film Over Gun Violence, a July summer program. Yes, teens through 16 through 18 can apply now. NOW. And I say NOW because, hey, folks, this is going to fill up, all right? It's going to run from July 1st through the 27th, ages 16 through 18. Now, they have a QR code. Of course, if you in Frederickstead and down there by the museum, just walk in and see what you can do right then and there, all right? Don't let it fill up and be in there saying, if I could have, would have, should have get my child in this year. Okay? So, move. Yes, yes, yes. Now, this one here is called Kids Summer Camp. Okay? And it's set to run from April. The registration was supposed to be from April 1st through the 30th. I haven't seen anything more about this camp, and I say that because the camp start dates are to be announced. They were covering boys ages 13 and under, and girls ages 10 and under. So, if anyone out there involved with the Minds, Vibes, Life Kids Summer Camp, please get in touch with WSTX so we can put the information out there if you're still accepting people for this camp program. All right. Good thing. Okay. There's a virtual cybersecurity summer camp. Okay. It's virtual. Makes sense. Okay. When you think of cybersecurity, it makes plenty of sense. And they're looking for high school students and recent grads and college freshmen who want to get involved with think tanks workshops, because this is a way that you develop skills that's going to be useful for the rest of your life. It's got a structured curriculum, hands-on labs, career collegiate mentoring, cybersecurity fundamentals. Application's been open since April 10th, folks. So this again is something that's right there on Facebook, and it runs all the way through August 2024. Now, in terms of more information, they have an email address here. Okay? Cyber Summer Camp 001. Cyber, C-Y-B-E-R, Summer Camp 001 at gmail.com. All right? At gmail.com. Okay, folks. Douglas Canton is on Facebook, so if you happen to hear about something I'm talking about here and you want some more information based on what I have, I can always just send you the flyer that I have in the process, and you can take it from there. I want to make sure that this thing is functional for everyone, not just me right here and now to read this stuff to you. Okay. You know what? In the process, what I'm going to do is bring it to you now, so that you can see what I am looking at. All right? Good thing. All right. So we got a Do-Re-Mi summer camp that runs this next Monday, June 3rd to July 19th. Okay, and you see there, their contact information is 340-772-5022, and they've got an email address there at the lower right. Yep, academic enrichment, agriculture, field trips, arts and crafts, music and dance, water activities. Hey, you've got it going on with this camp, with all the things that they say going on, but you don't know something, you want more information, just dial the number or send the email, doremidaycarestx@gmail.com. Now, summer jobs. Department of Labor says young people between ages 16 and 25. Lordy B, I missed the cut by 1 year. Yeah, folks, I'm still 50. Okay, but anyhow, they have the summer employment, and then they have career exploration going on for ages 14 and 15. Yeah, I could fit in that. Okay. They got a QR code, as you can see, that you can scan, but push come to shove, if Doug is moving too fast here today for you and you miss some information, you know that you can always contact Department of Labor and get this information, right? Chances are it might even be on their website or Facebook page if they have one. Yeah, check it out. They have a website, www.vidol, short for VI Department of Labor, .gov and /youth, and you can get to that QR code that way. All right. Department of Sports, Parks and Recreation talking about this. Let's kick it. Now this was from May 7th, but I'm pulling it up here because I do not know that it ends in May or continues on. But you see there's information there. You can get in touch with Sports, Parks and Recreation and find out what they have on their summer schedule. So let me mention it anyhow, just to be on the safe side. Then this one here, Department of Sports, Parks and Recreation, again, is, they say coming soon. This brick by brick program, coming soon. Well, I'm giving you the heads up that this is coming soon because they're looking at Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. And you can build that into your schedule however it works for you. complete with the program details of what they're going to be doing each week. Brick by brick program. All right, sports, parks, and recreation. They have a name here, Jamila Henry, and another name, Kirk Thomas. Yep. You know any of those folks or know how to get in touch with them at Sports, Parks, and Rec? Then you touch bases with them accordingly. All right. Now, those of you who can see at the bottom there, the email address, jamila.henry@hpr.vi.gov. All right. jamila.henry@hpr.vi.gov. Now, HPR is from when Sports, Parks, and Rec was what we call then Housing, Parks, and Recreation. Okay, so they haven't changed the website name yet, but that's okay. It works for me, and it'll work for you too. So until they get that squared away. Okay, good thing. All right, PW Education 2024 Summer Enrichment Academy. Okay. All right, and they're looking at kindergarten through 6th grade, 5 weeks of educational fun activities from June 3rd through July 5th. All right, you want to get in touch with them about this, then call 340-514-8178. That's 340-514-8178. And they're going to be covering things like language arts, mathematics, doing field trips, theme activities, character building activities, and more. All right. We talked about this one earlier, the Dance Explosive workshops that are going on all the way from June through August, total of 10 weeks, starting June 3rd, this coming Monday. Yeah, all right. So, you see we got it aggregated here for you, 340-626-1545, 340-626-1545, okay? And they have a website here called FAPA, F-A-P-A, USVI.com, right? Now, folks, if you get the poster, it's fine. When I announce these things, I'm asking you, where possible, to have just one phone number. I mean, people have to run and get something to write down with, number one. But if you're trying to commit it to memory, and you're giving them 2 phone numbers, all they really want is 1 phone number that they can get and get through. It just adds more things to remember. It's different when you hand somebody a flyer or a card, then they have something to work with. But if they don't have that, then, you know, they're kind of at a loss, right? Okay, so moving right along. Okay, moving right along here. We've got the okay, same thing there. Now this one is interesting. They had an applications deadline of May 5th, but I thought I'd tell you about it anyhow if you didn't know about it. The Youth Conservation Corps, and this is this 2024 summer program. Okay, now it's something that you might want to know more information about for maybe for next time purposes, but it's for children 15 to 18 and children who are willing to conduct physical work in all outdoor conditions, because hey, it's about conversation. You're going to be out in the sun, you're going to be by the beach, you're going to be in the bush, you're going to be all over, as they work to know more about conservation and Conservation Corps and what all that they do. And this location is a Sandy Point National Wildlife Refuge down here in Frederickstead. Okay, and that's 40 hours a week, and they, you know, it's a summer, like a summer employment program. So hey, that's why it's they have the application deadline, and they pay them $120 for each day that they work.
That's the one you're saying me up for?
Anyhow, one day at a time. One day at a time. Okay. All right, CTE. When you hear CTE, people think of school and the Career Technical Education Program, yes, in that context. But you know, it's a great facility and a great opportunity to expose children and take them a step further than just the limitations of the school year. They've got a summer exploration program here, folks. They get the exposure areas like aviation, information technology, barbering, cosmetology, electricity, culinary arts. Wow. Well, they've got this flyer out for this thing. It's got a QR code. It's going to be at the St. Croix Career and Technical Education Center. Duh. Yeah, that's the place to do it. That's right. Okay. And it's going to be starting Monday, June 10th and go through Friday, July 5th. And it's from 8 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. It's open to all schools. Of course, with everything else, space is limited, so you want to get in to it as early as possible. Now, I'm just seeing this flyer, but they had a deadline here of May 15th. I don't know how these things work. I have to get in touch with these people because I want you to know that you have all these nice looking flyers, but if they don't get out in a timely manner, you're stacking the cards against participation because people may have already committed to something else. Okay? Or maybe it's that dog is last, you think that's what it is, Jerry?
No, what happens is they take all the time to pretty up the flyer that they forget time passing, you check. But send you an email when you get a chance. Just
okay, all right.
Take a peek.
All right, I'll have to take a quick peek because we got a 2024 Farmer Camp that is supposed to start Monday, June 10th. That's Monday after next. All right, and you need to definitely get more information on that. You can contact Anthony Mardenborough. Yes. Anthony on the move, 340-690-1877. 340-690-1877. Okay? Yeah, because time is flying here, and we trying to make our way through these. The Superior Court Rising Stars got a summer program going on. Cultural activities, field trips, learn to play the steel pan. Have guest speakers and meet new people, have fun. That's always a good thing in a summer program. It's boring otherwise if you don't have that. Yes, that's June 10th through July 19th. And you're going to see June 10th a lot because you're coming, that's Monday after next, starting Monday. Give people a chance to transition out of school and calm down and relax and say, hey, I could do this. Okay? So now, the Frederickstead Wesleyan Holiness Church presents Vacation Bible School. Yeah. June 10th through June 28th at Estate Two Brothers in Frederickstead. 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Registration is ongoing. They're going to have grades ages 5 through 12, grades 1 through 6. They're going to have lots of activities Monday through Friday. Now, you need to get in touch with someone. Get in touch with Pastor Davis in particular is the guy that they have here. And I know that guy. Yeah, I know him. You probably, if you ever done business, he used to work at Reliable Rentals. You know that guy. Yeah, okay. Since retired, as far as I know. Anyhow, contact information 340-332-5194. Pastor Davis, 340-332-5194. All right, let's see. We got VIPD PAL, okay? And they also, again, the standard date, start date, June 10th through July 19th. That's coming up. It's going to be on St. Croix at Lumaco Elementary School and St. Thomas at Lutheran Reformation Church. Yep. And that's just the information that I have here. I don't see the contact information. It's an in-person registration only. Yes, June 10th through July 19th. So I have to presume that registration going to start on June 10th. Okay, they got $100 you got for supplies, And then we have a vacation Bible school also going on from June 17th to the 21st. And that one is going to be at the St. Croix Montessori School. All right. Don't see a contact number, but they have a website, www.sccci, that's 3 C's, SCCCVI, okay, .com. All right, Joe, and okay, let's see. You say you sent me an email, Jerry?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me see here. Okay. All right, good thing. That's the ADA Expo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's coming up in. Okay, what's the dates? I'm looking for the dates here. Okay, Tuesday, July 9th. So that's in July.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, St. Croix District and St. Croix District and St. Thomas, St. John District. That's on the 9th
July
in St. Thomas and in the 16th in St. Croix. Okay, it says July.
Oh.
Yeah, it says July. Okay, so
that's for next month, man.
Yeah, we can swing back to that. Okay, so continuing with the summer camp programs, I just wanted to flip over to that real quick because I see time is running down here. We have Vacation Bible School, God's Great Rescue is the theme, and okay, and that's Tuesday to Friday, June 18th through the 21st. Okay, and that's at St. Croix Reformed Church. Ages look like 4 through 11, like the scan cut off here or something. Okay, I'll have to double check that one. I see the St. Croix Montessori and World School is also having a summer program that's at the Orange Grove campus. Yep, old St. Dunstan School campus, I believe. Yes. And that's from June 24th through July 19th. You want more information about it? Call 340-728-2859. 340-728-2859. Okay? And then I see here that we have the dinosaur show coming up in when is that? That's in July. Yeah, we got time to come back around and talk about that. Okay. All right. Well, important thing is that we've got a lot of stuff going on for the summer. Keep our children positively engaged. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get me a place on the internet where we can make these flyers and things available to you, and that way from our next show on we'll be able to let you know how you can get your hands on these flyers. Okay, so that way we can make sure that that you're going to be able to get these things and run with them, because I understand what it's like when we're here talking and I'm telling you about this stuff and you got to run and find a pencil and pen and all this other good stuff. Okay, so we're going to try to do better. Okay, we're going to try to do better. We're going to try to do better. So with that, it's that time of day, folks. Our allotted time has run out, so it would be great if you would do a random act of kindness. It would be even better if you just do some premeditated acts of kindness, you know. Make sure you're not out there being bored and looking for something to do. Don't slide into the devil's workshop. You stay far away from Mr. Jerry and his random act.
Just do a random act. Just do a random act.
Jerry, behave yourself, okay? I try my best to keep things on a positive up.
What a positive?
Okay, but they have room for negative. You say a random act. Okay, so people go plug in their own positive or negative. Let's stay positive. Anyhow, folks, love's in need of love every day. Please share the love. Until next time.
Find us on the World Wide Web at www.wstxradio.com. WSTX AM and FM.